So how would you personally sum up your first season at the Tigers?
First season, a lot of learnings.
Hello and welcome to Win, Learn or Draw.
The Tigers don't lose.
The win or they learn.
The Tigers!
We're in a crocodile roll for our life.
Win and learn from it.
What better person to learn from?
Oh, what are they teaching this place? Let's go!
Welcome to Win, Learn or Draw, a West Tigers podcast, because the Tigers never lose. Keep that in mind. The Tigers never lose. We either win or we learn. Very occasionally we draw. And this week it was a lesson in how to win a game of football with a 69% completion rate.
Nice.
Learning 12-6 to the Newcastle Knights in what can only be described as one of the all-time great poo-slingers
Yeah, it was.
of our generation. You might have heard that voice. And the camera might have even automatically flicked to him. People, ladies and gentlemen, students, Hammy Goodman back in the chair.
Hold your applause. Hold your applause.
Welcome back, mate.
Thank you. Thank you. Good to be back. And geez, I'm glad I'm just going to face you a little bit better.
Yep.
Geez, I'm glad I rushed back for that game. What a game.
Yeah,
That's what
wow.
I'll tell the grandkids about one day. 12-6 up there at Newcastle in the wet. 69% completion rate, which we love. But yeah, that was an absolute grind. And I really do feel like we should have probably come away with the 2 points there. So did Benji. I know he was pretty upset as well. But yeah, both teams pretty poor yesterday, fair to say.
Yeah, and I genuinely think they were poorer, especially with ball handling and just their ability to kind of complete sets. And I think, yeah, we really lacked that killer blow, that execution in the last 20 metres especially.
Yep. Lacked a bit of class in the final third, as they say.
They
in
do
the
say
World
that.
Cup coverage.
That's right.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Yep.
how was the World Cup?
It was great. It was awesome. What a great couple. Nice to be back, though. Good to get back to some routine. I've got to say, well done to the Mariana Trench of Win, Learn or Draw. The depth was tested, and everyone who stepped in did an amazing job. The show was awesome.
Thank you,
Loved
mate.
listening to it from abroad, but it is nice to be back. Highlights, probably enjoy the first game against Turkey was unbelievable at in Vancouver there. Obviously getting the win, couple of goals as well from Irankunda and Metcalf. That was
Especially after old matey said they'd dominate us.
yeah, that was hilarious. Hilarious. And then
They're out.
didn't even get
They're
out
on
of
the
the group
plane
stage.
back home. See you later.
And I love I think Bloke put the post up, like the whole roster was worth 600 million euros.
Yeah.
Ours is worth like 70 million. And
Yeah.
Still beat them 2-0. So
yeah, take that.
sucked in. Aside from that, copped a bit of baseball, which I loved. I got to Yankee Stadium to see
Wow.
the Yankees play the White Sox.
Is it anywhere near as good as Leichhardt Oval?
Not quite. No.
No.
Or Campbelltown, but it's not bad. Yeah, Yankees fan now. I'm on board.
Are you?
Got a bit of merch and stuff. That was good. They touted them up that night. Also went to Dodgers Stadium to see the Dodgers.
Shohei Ohtani?
I saw Shohei hit a homer,
Nice.
which is nice in the last innings of a game there, which they lost. He wasn't pitching, unfortunately, but yeah, copped a fair bit of baseball, which was great. And then to bring it home, I actually went out to the Oakland A's. I think it's called the Oakland Coliseum.
Yep.
Where, yeah, the Oakland A's used to play. Moneyball was set there. I watched a bit of Major League Cricket out there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. If you thought the Moneyball was an inspiring story, wait until they release the documentary of the San Francisco Unicorns 2026 season.
Unicorns.
Real tearjerker that'll be. Yeah, Peter Siddle, Ravi Ashwin, Finn Allen. Who do you reckon would play Finn Allen in a movie?
Geez. Maybe like Benedict Cumberbatch?
Yep. Well cast. Who would play Siddle?
Siddle would be played
Steve Buscemi.
by... Yeah. Very good.
Yeah, I know, it was great. Good trip. But, yeah, it's good to be back. And obviously the Tigers, you know, they didn't go that well since I was... They won one game, which I had a massive FOMO. This was straight after the Socceroos game. What a day of sport that was.
What a day.
Jerome Luai hat-trick as well.
Yeah, really played well that game.
He was awesome, wasn't he?
Yeah. Wish he kind of kept doing that.
Luke Keary needs to have a massive go at him every week, I reckon,
Yeah.
just to keep him on his toes.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Agree more.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you.
We
Did
also
you miss
have
me?
Matt. What's that?
Did you miss me?
Yeah, massively.
Yeah.
Couldn't barely even keep the wheels on the Win, Learn or Draw
you did.
engine, mate.
On the bus. Did a great job.
Matty, how are you, mate?
What's doing, lads? Yeah, pretty good. I like you had to suffer through that game yesterday, but we're all worse off for it, I guess.
Yeah.
We are.
We certainly are.
There's 2 hours of our lives we won't be getting
I
back.
do think if we were down 6-0 and got it to 6-all, then they went up 12-6, you kind of cop it a little bit more. But for us to lead or draw for such a huge amount of that game and then all of a sudden lose it like that at the end is just heartbreaking. And I was watching it with a couple of Knights fans as well, and it just, oh man, it was like really tough.
Yeah.
Really tough one. And I can understand there'll be some raw emotion later. People
Yeah, the boys are flat, fair to say, this week.
Yeah.
In the Raw Emotion hotline.
It's a shame. Hey, how about I pick it up? I actually have, I don't know if you brought anything back for us from the United States.
Just my good positive attitude. That's about it.
Amazing. Well,
Yeah.
I've got some gifts for you as a welcome back thing.
What?
Yeah. Well, they're for the set.
Okay.
Firstly, a signed Benji Marshall pixelated photo
Wow.
that my mum's friend Leslie found on eBay. And
Shout
thought
out to Leslie. How good.
She thought she'd buy that. So I don't know if this can be authenticated, but
Yeah. I can see on the back of the frame there, if you just turn it around.
yeah, it says
$7.99
at Savers.
Bargain. What more authenticity do you need? I love it.
How to reflect after a lesson.
Yep.
It's a West Tigers mirror.
Oh, wow.
So you can have a good hard look at yourself.
Yes.
After a 12-6 loss.
I like that. It's got the old logo on it as well.
Yeah, it does. And,
What does it say there? Happy 20.
Happy 21st, Elliot.
Oh.
From the Hallets.
So this is one of your,
This is from when I was 21, which
Yeah,
is only
right.
about 5 or 6 years ago.
yeah, 6, 7.
6, 7 years ago. So yeah, a couple of gifts.
Love
for you.
it.
There you go.
Thank you so much. Good to be back. Yeah.
Very welcome.
Nice one.
Now, I don't know if you've noticed or if you've been listening to the episodes, but
I certainly have.
we've been keeping the sponsors very.
You have. And it's been tough some weeks to choose someone who's delivered. You've done a great job.
Well, back-to-back say barges.
Yeah.
Could he potentially win it for a third time in a row?
Almost as though he's playing for a contract at the moment.
No, he hasn't won it for a third
Yeah.
time in a row. Our One World Courier pickup of the week.
Oh, yes. Nice. I can see what you've done there. I have had a look at the run sheet.
Do you know when a delivery is made,
Yep.
it gets picked up on the other end? So
Look it up, people.
One World Courier can actually do both.
They can do both.
Yeah, they can deliver and ensure you pick it up. So our One World
Duality
Courier
of man.
pickup of the week goes to Adam Dewey
Yep. Nice.
for that nick on Dane Gagai.
That was awesome.
What a play.
Yeah.
He's just got that superstar X factor that we need. I thought he played pretty well, but that was clearly the highlight of the game for us, I would say.
Certainly. And it was a nervous moment because it looked like, here we go. Off an arrow. Dane Gagai is going to run all the way down the other end and score. Who's there? Adam Dewey. Oh, great. He'll stop him. No, he won't. He'll actually pinch the ball and almost run away and score himself.
It was just a dominant move.
was
That's
awesome.
what an alpha male does.
It is.
From a veteran of the game who has dominated many teams in the past.
Yep.
Dewey nicked it, ran down the sideline, almost looked like he was going to outpace
I know.
Mazu there for a minute.
I was hoping he would.
Put on some big fat right foot steps and took the tackle like a sensible halfback should. But our One World Courier pickup of the week goes to Adam Dewey.
Love it. Well deserved. I wonder if Dane Gagai went not, he's been swapping jerseys with players at the moment.
Yes.
Which is interesting because now he's signed another year with the Broncos next year. So everyone thought it would be last year and that's what he's doing. But I wonder if you maybe hit up Adam Dewey at the end of the game and said, can I have yours? Or who do you reckon he would have asked the Tigers for their jersey?
Who's going to go into great things?
Probably Appy or someone like that. Or
I
maybe
mean-
Jerome.
Yeah, that's true.
Possibly.
Yeah, because that jersey won't be Jerome's for much longer.
Yes, that's right. Anyway, interesting. Makes you think. But probably given if he was trying to pick the best player on the field yesterday for the Tigers, probably Adam Dewey.
What about a Macassini 18? Just because the potential.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, the
Yeah.
potential's there.
Let us know in the comments. Who do you think you swap with?
Although maybe the less said about Macassini's performance yesterday, the better.
Yeah.
6 again.
Yep.
Or
Ding,
6.
ding.
Tackle 1. Bit of a game recap.
Yep.
All right. So I've basically just written here poo-slinger.
Couldn't agree more. Do we need
to
do we need to expand on that, or it really says it all?
I did have one question mark over a moment in the game yesterday, and as a great rugby league mind like yourself might be able to unveil what the referee was thinking here. But how can a guy? This is from the Tiger Cast at Cast Tiger on Twitter. How can a guy make an 80-meter break, get tackled 1 meter from the line, and then get a set restart? If it's a penalty or a indiscretion, that's got to be a sin bin, right?
Professional foul, slowing the play down.
Matty, would like to get your thoughts on this as an impartial viewer. If you are slowing the ball down after a legitimate break, is that not a professional foul?
Well, all you have to do is compare it to another situation. So a few weeks ago in South vs Manly, Clayton Falola did basically that. Like there was a line break and you slow it down, it's a sin bin. It seems like that's been a sin bin forever. So to me, yes. But then again, they seem to change the rules every week. So who knows?
It's just, the inconsistency that's really, really hurting the referees this year, I think. It's a hard game to officiate. Let's not dismiss that fact. It's a really hard game. There's a lot of grey area in rugby league, but that's pretty black and white.
Yeah,
Orange.
I would have thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, couldn't make much sense of that one. Feels like we end up on the wrong end of those quite often too, which is annoying. But an extra player with the field would have been handy because it was such a grind that game.
Well, it was a good follow-up tweet from Tiger Cast saying, by the way, in no way am I saying the refs, am I ref faulting or blaming the loss on this? Even if he got sin bin, chances are we do 4 hit-ups, then shift to the opposite side of the field and drop it.
Yeah, every chance. That seemed to be the game plan yesterday. So, yeah, I guess we'll never know.
Grim viewing. I think less said about that game, the better.
For sure. I did have a little point here just about the game. Did Mort jinx the boys? Now, I was having a bit of a flick around on social media on the way out to the Matty John show at halftime. We were leading 6-0 at that point, I believe.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
And you called out Nilso and said, feel free to swim him, mate, because it's wet up there. I did kind of think maybe you were getting a little bit ahead of the game there, given the state of the game, given how close it was, given I also thought we got a little bit lucky. Yes, technically the penalty was there, but to not concede a try off essentially the kickoff in the first minute or whatever. So, yeah, have you got anything to say for yourself based off that one? Did you jump the gun a little bit maybe?
Well, firstly, Nilso called us out pre-game.
Yep.
Said Elliot Hammy directly used our names, called us out. Said, I don't want any ifs or buts. Is it a yes or a no? Do you want to take me on?
Yep.
We then had the luxury of making the call at halftime with a 6-0 lead, of which he accepted. And I thought, I'd had a couple of West Tigers bitters, and I thought, geez, not often you're going to get a 6-point lead. That's already 6 Ks that he's going to have to run. I thought we better take it. We can't completely avoid this.
Yeah.
So I took it, knowing full well that we might be running something by the end of the game, and I think 6 Ks is a pretty good result.
Yeah, to be honest with you.
If I'm perfectly honest.
It is. So we've got to bang out 6 before next weekend, basically, at some point.
So Neil, say yes. Congratulations.
Well done, mate.
Yeah.
What did we beat him by earlier in the year?
20. Did he run it? Can we fact check that?
No, I think, yeah. Good point. I'm pretty sure he did, but I'd love to see, Neil, so can you confirm if you ran him? Because if not, I'm not going to run 6. So,
yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that, Hammy. Drag you
No,
down.
that's okay. That's fine.
Of a running bet.
Good to get a few Ks in ahead of City to Surf, not far away.
I genuinely thought after a long, sluggish flight back from the US, you might appreciate 6 Ks.
Yeah, ticking the legs over. That's fine. All good. Look forward to it.
Tackle 2, mid-season moves. Now,
Heaps of these over the last week or so.
yeah, fair bit going on in this realm. Josh Schuster, one of the great, Bob Fulton, immortal Bob Fulton, had humongous raps on Josh Schuster.
Yep.
Played 50 NRL games for Manly. He's dropped
Did he
over.
end up playing 50?
He played 50 NRL games for Manly.
There you
Debuted in 2020, I believe.
Yep.
Had a blockbuster 2021 season. Took him to a prelim on his own back, mind you. And then Benji Marshall actually played against him in his debut game. And he said, it's the best debut I've ever seen from a young kid at the time. So
Hasn't he seen Luke Brooks' debut?
he was in that game too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was playing centre.
That's right.
Yep.
God.
Makes you think.
Really
So what do you think about this? Like, it is a risk-free signing, basically. He's signed
Well,
a
it is.
pup.
He's had a few cracks now at a few clubs, hasn't he? My hunch is if Wayne Bennett wasn't able to get him to pull his socks up, both physically and metaphorically, you know, is he going to be able to do it with us? But, you know, Benji has brought the best out of a few kind of misfits or, you know, different characters.
Yep.
So, you know, there's a pulse. You're right. It's a risk-free one. I'd imagine we'd be paying him basically minimum.
Yeah.
To
Well, it's a
come
New
in.
South Wales Cup contract. as
Yeah.
well. So it's not he trains with the NRL team once a week, I believe.
Yeah, okay.
So it's not really a throw money at this and hope
Yep.
it works. It's genuinely like a right up to you, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you can work your way back, then
100%.
we'll have
And
you.
we've seen him do that with a few players. Paddy Herbert was a training
Yep,
trial,
good
came
call.
in, did pretty well. So yeah, hopefully glass half full. It can pay off, but no expectations, no disappointments. Probably haven't got the bar set too high in terms of what I'm expecting out of this one.
Yeah, it's a good point.
You?
Matty, yeah, Yeah, because it's risk free. Doesn't really bother me.
Well, Matty will have a good view because he was at the Rabbitohs. What do you
That's
reckon?
what I was going to ask. Yeah.
Well, look, didn't see much of him there, obviously, but he, I actually saw him at the South Broncos game about 2 weeks ago, and I almost didn't recognise him. He looks completely different. He's shed. Look, I can't put a number on it, but it looks like he's shed like 20 kilos. He just looks like a completely different person. I listened to him on the buy round talk. He wants to play 6, mate. It's risk free. I actually was pretty happy when we signed him last year. Obviously, he had a few things going on behind the scenes, which was very sad, and that's kind of why it didn't work out for him last year. But if that stuff's all at least a little bit sorted now, then I don't see any downside. To be honest, if he goes poorly, you can just cut him. Like, what's the problem?
Exactly.
Sure.
30 kilos apparently he's dropped.
Well, there you go. I was way unders then.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's incredible.
Yes.
So to have the willpower and determination to do something like that showcases that maybe he is on the straight and narrow and on a
nice.
good path. So
Well, that's encouraging signs. Fingers crossed in 18 or 12 months or whatever, we're talking about him having some impact for the first grade team.
yeah, would love that. I loved him at Manly. I thought he was sensational.
Yes.
Had every skill set you would want from a big, bulky 5'8". So good luck to you, Josh. Hopefully see you in first grade soon. Now, a few moves in the outside backs too.
Yeah, I couldn't make sense of a couple of these, to be honest, but
So Luke Laulili will be granted an early release to
Yeah.
go to the New Zealand Warriors.
surprised me, to be honest.
Well, the Warriors have been sniffing around even like a Sean Russell and players that are going to Perth next year.
Yeah, okay.
Because their outside backs depth has been tested
Yep.
this year. RTS obviously out for the season. I think Rocco Berry and
Khan Pereira.
Khan Pereira have all suffered injuries. So they've been sniffing around looking for a club to let someone go, and the Tigers sound like they are willing to let Luke go.
Interesting. Yeah, I just wondered because our outside back depth has been tested as well. So I'm like, is it not in our best interest to maybe? And he's probably been one of our better
Definitely.
depth guys
Depth
to come in and
fillers,
have a crack.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. Maybe this next mid-season move might answer that question.
Okay.
So Junior Tupu, who played 34 games for the Tigers.
Yep.
Played particularly well for the Tigers at the time. I think the Dolphins signed him on about $500,000.
Yeah.
That's what the potential he was showing. So he's obviously dropped off significantly in the past 2 years. I think he's played 3 games across the Roosters and the Dolphins. I think he had 1 game in the Roosters, which was particularly poor as well.
Yep.
But the Roosters were signed rugby 7-star Dietrich Roach.
Dietrich. Nice.
Yeah. And that has forced them to move on one of their outside backs, which turns out to be Junior Tupu.
Yep.
Now, his time at the Tigers, he only won 23% of his games.
Yeah.
So it was a dire time.
It was a tumultuous time, though, in fairness to Junior Tupou.
And then I don't know if that dented his confidence, but he scored 13 tries, in 25 games in Cup over the last couple of years. So
Okay.
he's going all right. So he's coming back to the club to fill that void left by Luke Laulili, but probably didn't need a void to be filled if we just kept Luke Laulili,
Exactly.
which is a bit of a head scratcher. But
Darius Void.
Darius Void there. We do, and I spoke about it last week, and Reedy kind of filled us in as well. We do have a lot of really good young outside backs coming through.
Yes.
So Sakuru and Fainga are
Yep.
scoring tries at will at the moment. So maybe that was a bit of a decision based on that. But yeah, a bit perplexing.
I thought it was interesting. I texted you when it happened. You're like, yeah, the Warriors, blah, blah, blah. There's a bit going on there. But I was like, yeah, I don't know. I thought it might have been in our best interest to keep a hold of him for the time being. But anyway, sounds like there's a couple of other guys coming in. So,
I mean, I would expect Marcy Makasini to spend a few weeks in Cup because he looks, we all know his potential. We all know how good he's going to be. We all know how good he can be, but he looks so low on confidence, poor bloke.
yeah.
Like, not what you need as a teenager, is it?
Yes. I think Benji tried to give him a chop out, but obviously had to come on yesterday when Taylor May went down. So, yeah. Just not at his preseason best that we saw where he's just restyling Dylan Edwards and Co.
Yeah.
Brian
That's right.
Toto, all those
Dropped.
No name players.
Dropped Origin players.
Yeah.
Tackle 3. So last week we did the math very quickly, and I think we needed to win 6 from 10.
Yep.
We are 11th now. Our crosstown rivals, Canterbury Bankstown, have jumped us up into the top 10.
Boo.
Big boo.
Is it time for a wild card round like the AFL?
Yeah.
Top 10.
Yeah.
I think we maybe consider it.
Do what the NBA do and have a play-in tournament for
That's what I think.
7th to 12th.
Yeah, I think so.
It'll give us a sniff.
I think it's time.
It's not the worst idea.
Yeah.
Imagine if we got like into that play-in tournament. It would be the biggest news since Ben Hur.
100%.
So we're 1 learn. So we now got to win 6 from 9.
Yep.
That's about 66% winning record. Now we ran through all the fixtures last week. We got the Dragons this week at Cogra. We should win that.
Yep.
Like seriously. Wars at Campbelltown.
Yep. We've got a great record. Firstly at Campbelltown and secondly against the Warriors at Campbelltown. So we'll win that.
Bulldogs at a core.
Yep, easy. Beat them earlier in the year, smash them again. That's all good there. And they've won 3 on the trot now, so we'll smash them.
Raiders down in the sunny nation's capital.
Yep. I actually think we will win that. We'll be there. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, we will be there.
Win, learn, or draw road trip.
Yep, Matty the Waterboy making an appearance too. Have you ever been to Canberra?
Have I ever been to Canberra?
Yeah.
Yes, I've been to Canberra.
All right, nice. Year 6 trip?
I got family in Canberra. So,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my grandma lives down there.
Lucky boy.
Same.
Yeah. I wish.
I've also been to watch South play there like 10, 15 times.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love Canberra. When South actually played a prelim there in 2019,
That's right.
and Josh Papali'i scored the winning try, well, the losing try for South. And I went to Mooseheads after the game to drown my sorrows, and they played the Canberra Raiders theme song back to back to back to back in Mooseheads.
Nice.
So
That would have really drowned you.
Look, they say Australia has no culture.
yeah, but like admittedly though, the Canberra Raiders theme song I would argue is the best in the comp.
Yeah, it's very
So it was
good.
pretty sick. They played it, honestly, I reckon like 12 times in a row.
It's a banger.
Back in like 2009, when Fergo and Dugan were like dominating and they would almost like rotate and scoring tries and kicking
Yeah.
goals. They were just like dominating down that right edge, I think, or left edge for the Raiders. And they got to pick their own like theme song whenever they kick a goal or score a try.
Yeah.
I think they both had Good Vibrations.
Oh, yeah.
Like by Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. So
Yeah.
that song plus the Raiders theme song was always good.
And then they started flipping their coach off, drinking cruises on the roof.
I think it was the same year.
Yeah, iconic stuff.
Bring that back.
Rugby league.
Yeah,
The good old days. So anyway, yeah, we win that. Eels at Combank,
win.
their home game, win.
Yep, smash them.
Dragons again at Combank,
Yep, that's a win. That's
Yep.
on a Sunday.
nice.
Twilians, we're off to after that.
Yeah, the
With
Roosters.
Chooks. Well, we pumped them there last year. Can't see why we wouldn't do that again.
Correct. Cowboys up there.
Yep, that's easy. They just beat Penrith up there, so we'll beat them. And then Penrith in the last round, notorious for resting all their players in round 27 of the NRL competition. So that'll be an easy 13-plus job for us. So here on, I've got us. I think we're both aligned here. I've got us winning 9 of our next 9.
Yeah.
So we'll make it with a leg in the air. We might even be top 4, which is good. Good
Great.
news.
Fantastic. All right. There you go. Ladder Predictor from the Win, Learn or Draw team. 9 from 9 victories, potential top 4 for the Tigers.
Yep.
Heard it here first.
Jinx.
Jinx. Damn it. Tackle 4. Just to bring us back down to earth.
Yes. Yep.
Taylor May gone for the season.
Yep. Awesome
Finally.
stuff. Yep. Glad we rushed him back from a pretty significant shoulder injury at Magic Round.
Very
I could not
strange.
believe when he played last week.
Yeah. I think against all advice.
Yeah.
Basically.
And there was I don't know if anyone can verify this quote, but apparently he said something like, I'll play until I fully put it out properly. And then,
No, yeah, that was a quote.
and that's what he's done. So
Yeah.
awesome.
It was always going to happen in the
Yeah.
next kind of couple
And
of
we've
weeks.
just extended him. He's like part of the plans for the future, like on a significant wicket for the next 3 or 4 years. I really don't know why we rushed him back in.
I guess it's almost like a nothing to lose thing. Like he comes back and he gets in. Now you got a 6-man bench. He's going to get injured in the next few weeks. It's either he plays a game and a half, 2.5 games, or he just doesn't play at all. So I guess they were like, look, we may as well risk it. What if he goes through injury-free for the rest of the season, which was very low percentage, but I can kind of see why, considering how desperate we are for outside backs. But
Yeah.
I feel like if there was no risk of long-term injury,
Yep.
which I don't think there was, they've obviously just gone, good luck. I don't recall saying good luck.
Yeah.
And yeah, go for it. And he has, and he's injured himself. But now he'll go into surgery and he'll be back next year for Vegas, hopefully.
Yes, hopefully. But yeah, surgery, speedy recovery. But yeah, hated seeing it yesterday. And I think the sentiment from a lot of Tigers fans was the same, like, kind of knew this was going to happen.
Yeah.
So disappointing, but hopefully not too significant.
Good news though, Alex Twal will be back next week. He was
Good.
very close to playing this week.
Yep.
Really, really shores up that middle. I think we saw Dylan Lucas's try. The middle got a bit found out. I think Sabard's tracked across a little bit too hard to his right. Dylan Lucas found that hole in the middle of the field. I think takes a lot of pressure, like we said last week, takes a lot of pressure off Appy and Terrell May as well. Terrell May's had to do an absolute mountain of work in the last kind of 3 or 4 weeks, and he looks a bit sluggish at times as a result of that.
Yeah.
So just having Twile back for 70 odd minutes in the middle of the field is going to really, really help.
For sure.
We've missed him.
Hopefully he brings that form that he had leading into ahead of the injury, because that was origin quality stuff that he was bringing to the table.
Genuinely.
Yeah.
Certainly City Country.
Yeah,
It would have been
easily.
a walk-up start for City
For
Country.
sure.
And then Sam Finer should be back next week as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
So initially round 22 was the diagnosis.
Yep.
Brought back to round 20. Now likely next week, round 18.
Shit, because that looked really bad when that happened. So
Yeah.
to get those guys back.
It's huge because
Huge.
we had our 11, 12, 13 out.
Yeah,
Big outs.
for sure.
That's more than half your engine room.
Yeah.
And
Whole back row.
The whole back row.
Yeah.
So they are going to be huge ins for us.
Yep. Get 'em in.
I guess what we need to do now and what we need to decide is what to do with the back line now that Taylor Mays and Paddy Herbert are both injured.
Yeah.
And Macassini's not in form.
Not easy.
I don't know if you
Reeks of a Heath Mason record, doesn't it?
reeks of a Heathy Mason recall. I don't know if you saw what he was up to while you were away.
Yeah, he filled in at halfback.
He did, but his cup form,
Yeah, his cup form was through the roof.
32 points in one game.
Yeah, outrageous. Hopefully he can bring that to what position was he playing for that though? Centre or out the back?
No, he wasn't playing centre. I think
Fullback.
he got a Hattie, so it might have been fullback. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah?
I'm pretty sure it was
I don't
fullback.
need to see him at fullback in the first grade team. Maybe it's centre.
Speaking of tackle 5, bit of a Reggie's wrap.
Ah, nice.
Very quick one this week. 2 buys. One in New South Wales Cup. We remain in 7th, 4 points off 3rd. Now we know it is a top 05 final system there, so we're there or thereabouts. Maggie's looking pretty good,
Nice.
to be honest. It really hits some mid-season form.
Good stuff.
Which is
Led
good
by
to see.
Heath Mason.
True. Jersey Flag, we are 3rd. 2 points off 1st. You got the Dragons and the Panthers up there on 29. We're on 27 points. Again, there or thereabouts. So come the kind of pointy end of the season, I think we'll very likely see the West Tigers in the Jersey Flag finals.
Good.
But New South Wales Cup remains to be seen. But I've got a good feeling that we'll see the Magpies there at the business end of the season.
Yeah, nice.
Which will be.
We love that. As long as
Definitely.
we've got a team there at the business end of the season. Something to follow.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
NRLW kicks off this weekend as well.
Of course.
Against the Parramatta Eels. So good luck to the girls.
Yep.
Few games at Leichhardt this season as well.
Good. So the dream is not over.
2 games at Leichhardt. In fact, they end on September 11th there.
Okay, that's the last game there.
That is the last game there. So get your tickets now, guys. We'll
That's
sell
the
out.
same day as the NFL, I believe, in Melbourne.
It is, yeah. So unfortunately, I won't be able to make it. I'll be at the NFL. You going?
No, unless you got a ticket for me.
Let me know. Let me check. And now
What
finally,
was that laugh for?
tackle 6. I need some help here, Hammy.
Yep.
And I think we can get it from the students. Minzy, friend of the show.
Yep. Thanks for the upgrades.
Well, speaking of upgrades, he is opening a brand new suburb featuring 8,500 homes that'll be built above a metro station next to White Bay Power Station. And that's the start of that's the gateway to the inner west.
Yeah.
The gateway to the west even,
Yeah.
in and around Anzac Bridge. Now, they are putting the call out there to name this suburb, right?
Yep.
So given its links to the West Tigers Rugby League Football Club as the gateway to the inner west and the west, given there is no suburb in Sydney with the postcode 2005, can we campaign to have this suburb named by the students? So I
Yep.
think if we all collectively agree on a name,
Yep.
we all put it in, submit it to Minzy and his team and try and get it named, I don't know, Bryce Gibbs Town or something
Yep.
like that. You know,
Princeville.
Yep. Mark O'Neill City.
Yep.
Something along those lines. And we have the students all agree on one name and we all put that vote forward and really campaign hard for the postcode to be 2005. I think we can name this suburb as a collective.
I like it.
Get the ambush on board.
Yes.
Get Claws Out on board. Get West Tigers TV on board. Get West Tigers Faithful on board.
Matty G on board.
Matty G,
Yep.
the NRL fanatic.
Absolutely.
The biggest pool of content
The
creators
list goes on.
in the
Shaq,
country. Shaq TV, Lockie Mac. Look at that.
Lockie Pring.
How much power?
Adam Spaz cutting a hype reel.
That's it.
Cody Totes
Making
some graphics for it.
What a stable of talent.
Yeah.
And the voices of this generation of Tigers fans.
Yep.
So I feel like we can make history
Yeah.
here.
What are you leaning towards? Princeville? Elford?
I don't mind Princeville. Just Elford.
Elford. Reliable, gets the job done, uncomplicated.
Yep. Benji.
Stone's throw from a power station.
Stone's throw from, yeah, exactly. So 8,500 homes. So that's what, 20,000 people.
Yeah.
And a postcode of, I think the postcode's the big thing as well.
2005. It's up for grabs.
It's up for grabs.
Yep.
So,
I like it.
Yeah. We will link it.
I love those postcodes that just like make sense because, the Dolphins, their postcode is 4020.
You're joking.
No. When we went up there to the Dolphins KO Stadium a couple of years ago, they've got the 4020 diner or whatever inside the club. Like, oh, that's a great name for it. Like, yeah, they're like, oh, yeah, that's the postcode here. I was like, well,
Wow.
they had to have a footy team there, didn't they? So, new suburb on the doorstep of Western Sydney. What's Western Sydney famous for? Of course, it's 2005 West Tigers Premiership. I like it. Make it happen.
All right.
Isn't Leichhardt 2040 as well? Pretty
Yeah,
sure
Leichhardt is 2040, yeah.
It is, which is one of the, of course, new rule adaptations as well. So
That's a good point. 2040, let's bloody go.
Yep,
For
it
the words
is.
of the great
Shout out
Backfence
to
Brown.
Backfence Brown. Yeah, I like it. All right, so let's campaign for. Let us know in the comments. What do you think? We're a couple of on the short list: Princeville, Elford. Yeah, love to hear any other.
Mark O'Neill City's a good one too.
O'Neill City, ONC.
The Thunder.
Yeah,
Just on Cody Toast, I just remembered something. I went to the pub with him on Friday.
Nice.
And we had a couple of Guinness. And he's like, oh, because I was like, oh, I'll try to split the G as you do. He's like, oh, I'll try to do it. I'm really bad at it though. I haven't done it in a long time. I'm like, oh, okay, sweet. I'll film it because it'll be funny. Boom, just absolutely nails it. He does.
what a man.
First go. First or second go, it doesn't matter. But he just absolutely nailed it.
Wow. What a guy.
He's awesome.
He's great.
He was
not
great
much
on the
he
show. over
He
the
filled
over
in,
the last
filled
few
in
weeks.
twice, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, Jock Madden, he calls himself.
yes.
Just ever reliable replacement.
I felt a little bit like Tom did and thought I'd sort of made the jersey my own, went away for a few weeks and Sam Walker comes in. I thought, oh, I might struggle to get my spot back here, but thankfully you welcomed me back with open
Yes,
arms.
open arms, mate.
Yep.
And brought you gifts.
Thank you.
Now, let's go to a break. Whilst we're on that break, certainly consume the advertisers' messages. Please.
Hydration break.
Hydration break. Get yourself a water. We all need a hydration break every now and then. But also have a think about what you want to name Sydney's newest suburb with the postcode 2005. We'll be back after this. Okay. Now, again, you think I would have learned the lesson of searching for Lockie Pring's top 05? I even brought it up last week.
Yeah, I heard that last week. But yeah, clearly haven't learned your lesson.
Here it is.
Nice.
Dearly missed Lockie Pring.
Yep, having a great time over there.
Oh my God, he's having the best time. He is having the best time. Top 05. Now, thought I'd keep it in theme with the whole Josh Schuster, Luke Laulili, Junior Tupou movements.
Yep.
And count up our top 05 mid-season moves
Oh, yes.
that we've ever done.
Love it.
As the West Tigers Rugby League Football Club.
There's been a few.
There has been a few. Hard to get it into five. One that I will give an honourable mention off the top after making Cody's really nice top 05 Streets Won't Forget
Streets won't
players.
forget. Taniela Tuaki.
Yeah, top the list.
Yep.
Was Elijah Taylor.
Yeah.
Elijah Taylor was a mid-season
He was a
move.
great get.
Yep. So from
And
Penrith,
couldn't
really
make the list.
Hey,
Couldn't make the list.
couldn't make a list. No, oh, well, because he was in last week.
Oh, yeah.
So it did start with one at number one, of course, which is where we
Of course,
start
we
the
go
top
up
05.
to 05, which is the pinnacle.
Always count up. Tuimaala Lola Howe.
Ah, yes.
One of my favourite players. Didn't quite live up to his hype
No, he didn't.
anywhere. Loved Lolo, though. He was stuck on the wing at the Warriors, but he wanted a spine role, and the Tigers could offer him that. Fullback, 5'8", didn't matter. He could play either. Probably even halfback. Probably even hooker if you asked him to. He
Yeah.
was that versatile. He actually came to the club to replace Mitch Moses.
That's right.
So Mitch Moses left mid-season 2017. Now, he did provide brief moments of brilliance. He kicked the goal to beat the Roosters in that 2018 season
Of
opener.
course, sucked in. Roosters.
Believe he gave the pass out to Corey Thompson to score the try
Yep.
as well. He tore the Gold Coast Titans apart from
New club.
fullback in 2017, but he was released early to play in the English Super League.
Yes.
Not good signs when you're released early to
Yes,
play in
he
the
was.
English Super League.
Played a bit for Tonga beyond that as well. But,
He did. Yep. An absolute walk-up start for Tonga for a while there. 29 games for the West Tigers. Tuimaala Lolohea.
Like it.
Number one.
It's a good start. Solid start.
Now, this was a big one because he ended up captaining the club. I would say he's one of the great club men, and just a really good bloke. It was Moses Mbai.
Oh, yes. One of the buys of the season at the time.
He certainly was. Now, he was at Canterbury. Massive raps at him at Canterbury. I remember he was playing under 20s there.
Yes, I
and
remember a lot of hype around him coming through the grades.
obviously represented Queensland.
He did.
During his time at the Tigers as
Won
well.
a few shields there.
Yeah, he did.
Played the centres.
Got stepped by Teddy
Yep.
and fell flat on his back when we scored that match winner in 2019.
Yes,
was that?
I believe. Yep.
Yep. Now, he arrived in the middle of 2018. So the Bulldogs actually had him on a big back-ended contract.
Yep.
And they were struggling to pay him because of a salary cap kind of pressure at the end of that contract. So they moved him on the Tigers and paid a portion of his salary during his time at the Tigers, which is nice because a lot of times we're paying portions of other people's salaries. At other
Very
clubs.
true. Certainly are.
He had that rep level versatility across the back line. He was quickly appointed club captain, but he was on about 800K a season. I don't think he ever quite lived up to that price tag
No.
and was released to the Dragons in 2021.
Yes. Fair to say. Almost died in a Origin camp as well, I believe. Is that right? Went into anaphylactic shock after
Orange juice.
an orange juice. that he
Yes,
shouldn't have had.
in Perth.
In Perth.
Wow.
There you go.
Fact. I don't know how true that was. I think it was one of Queensland's tricks, to be honest. But
But he played less than 24 hours
he played the
later,
next day, so figure that one out.
remarkable versatility there, as you mentioned.
That Queensland camp, mate, they are something else. Number 3, this may shock you. Robbie Rocco.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
2017 as well.
he was a little high.
I feel like number 3 always shocks you.
Yeah, it does. Number 3 will shock you.
That 2017-18 period,
What a period.
geez, a lot of instability there. All 3 of these players in that period as
Yeah.
mid-season captures. He picked up in June 2017 as a short-term Band-Aid solution for an injury-depleted Tigers pack. Sound familiar?
Yeah, it does.
Provided a much-needed professional work ethic and a bit of stability in a chaotic transition period. He debuted with 64 tough minutes, some of the toughest, 32 tackles, and we thought, okay, I think we might have the answer here. Turns out we didn't. Played 10 unremarkable appearances,
Yeah,
as put on the page here,
sadly.
and left at the end of 2017. So we
Yeah.
played 10 games
Short and sharp.
over that 2017 time period.
Yeah.
So very lucky to make the list.
Yeah, you can say that again. Shout out to Robbie Rocco. Big fan of the show, I'm sure. I'm sure he'll be listening.
He would be.
Yeah.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger,
Of
Hammy,
course.
as we say.
As we always say.
Number 4, Ken Maumalo.
Yep.
He famously cried after leaving the Warriors.
Yep.
To come
Hey,
to
we're
the
not that bad. Come on. Yeah.
it was during a very pandemic-y period. It was
Yeah.
2021. He had family commitments in Australia. A bit of a roster overhaul at the Warriors. He scored a hat-trick for the Warriors against the Storm.
Yes.
They lost 42-16, the Warriors. Following week, played the Storm again
Yep.
with the Tigers. Didn't score a hat-trick and lost 66-16.
Yeah, nice.
So conceded 108 points to the Storm in 2 weeks. Not ideal
How good.
for Big Ken.
That's how we do it at the Tigers. Love conceding 60 or more to the Storm, don't we?
Yeah. Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome, Ken. He added really good yardage out of the back end of the field. You know, those kickoff returns and so forth and so on. He was quite a prolific try scorer for the Tigers. He actually scored, it says he 21 tries in 29 games. So pretty good strike rate there.
Yeah. His tenure with us sort of fizzled out a little bit. I was expecting, when he came, I was pretty excited. I was like, this guy's killed it for the Warriors for so long, blah, blah, blah. Serviceable career, but, I'd probably hoped for a bit more out of him.
Well, consistently across all four of these players, he was released early
Yeah.
to join the Gold Coast Titans. So you might think mid-season moves prove to be a good move, a masterstroke, but going through this list,
No. Sadly, no.
sadly,
No
no.
fairy tale ending on many of these.
Well, here's a fairy
yeah.
tale ending at 05, not for us, but for him. Harry Grant,
Ah, yes.
2020, our mid-season signing in a first of its kind loan deal swap with
Pioneers.
Paul Momirovski, one of the great Tigers, Paul Momirovski.
Yep.
He was
Two-time premiership winner, Paul Momirovski, I think you'll find as well.
at the Panthers.
I think he won one at the Chooks, didn't he? And then he won one at the Panthers as well.
What a player. Where is he now, Hammy?
Retired.
Just went out on
No,
top.
he went. I went to the Super League for a little. He went to another club, then went to the Super League, and now he's done.
Probably won a comp there too.
Probably.
Just had that aura.
He really did.
Didn't win a comp at the Tigers. did he,
Sadly,
from
not
memory?
off the top of my head. No.
Orchestrated Harry Grant, this is. One of the great individual rookie seasons, completely transforming our attack. Outplayed Damien Cook in a game against Souths in 2020 when Cook was the Kangaroos hooker. He actually won Dally M Rookie of the Year that year
Yep.
as a Tigers
So
number 9.
good. And then went on to play Origin that year and won a Shield, didn't he? He played in Game 3 in the COVID.
He did.
Yeah.
There you go.
Got a standing O from the Tigers faithful as well at Leichhardt at one point.
He
Might have
did.
even been on his debut.
He was the greatest mid-season signing we've ever had.
Yep.
But unfortunately, apparently we did a lot to try and keep him.
Yep.
Don't know why he said no.
As I keep telling him every time I get an opportunity to interview him or sit on a couch with him or whatever, always welcome back anytime you want. And he's sort of just bras that every time. But door's still open. Love to have you back at some stage. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger, as we've said several
Once
times.
a Tiger, always a Tiger, Harry. As Hammy says, ad nauseum, you are always welcome back.
Yep.
Although we do have Jesse Lanyon, didn't get on the field yesterday. Jared Hayward, Appy's got a few more years in him.
Yep.
So
How about Appy getting a 30K invoice in for sitting on the bench in game 2, not getting on at all, and then being replaced by a guy who's got a broken arm in game 3. So,
not a bad result.
yeah, pour one out for Appy.
But there's the top 05.
I like it. Well done, mate.
I honestly, you would have thought there were more, Hammy, but there hasn't been a great deal, and not a lot have been hugely successful. But I
Yeah.
thought it's good to kind of revisit how these mid-season transfers go now that we're making a few moves.
Of course.
Evidently not that well.
No. Hopefully Junior Tupou proves us all wrong. And maybe Josh Schuster in the in New South Wales Cup. Does he start now, Josh Schuster, or is that from next season?
That's now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
Cool.
It'll be interesting to see what happens there. Really interesting. I hope he sets the world alight. I really do.
Me too. Good stuff, mate. Good top 05 that. Good to be back and caught my first one in a little bit. Raw emotion. Thank you for those who sent them in over the last 12 hours or so. Pretty emotional 12 hours. Bit of a poo-slinger. There's some very upset Tigers fans. A lot of them a little bit flat. Some of them a little bit frustrated. I'm going to give the new ball to depressed Tigers fan who you caught up with a few weeks ago.
I did.
He
Outside of Questacon, believe it or not.
Yep.
As the stereotype goes.
Was he wearing his static-free suit for going down the big slide at the time, or
No.
no? Were you wearing yours?
No, I wasn't allowed to wear it out. Had to leave it in Questacon.
Yeah, that's fair.
He was a little bit dishevelled. He had an exam coming up.
Yep.
So he was fully focused on that.
He's pretty dishevelled at the moment. No exam. He's actually on the road. He's overseas. But yeah, if you thought it was tough watching it at 4 p.m. Australian time,
It was.
have a listen to this.
Good luck, dishevelled Tigers fan.
I'm currently in Florianópolis, Brazil. Time local has just turned 5 a.m. Woke up at 3. Went to bed at about 12:30. Set the 2:55 alarm. And watched the worst game of all time from start to finish at 3 in the morning, just to see us lose in the season
Learn.
with just a shit performance. Like, my concern is whenever I watch these kind of games, like, what if it never gets better? Like, it's all fun and games and we joke that the drought could end here, but what if it doesn't? what if, like, we just keep going 7 years, coming either last or 10th or 9th with a good season, or 13th with a few injuries, and then the NRL folds or the aliens come and rugby league doesn't exist anymore. We just never make the finals. Because that's really what it feels like to watch this team.
Oh, boy.
Really living up to his name there.
2:55 a.m. alarm goes off for that game. Oh,
Far out.
Jeez.
That is grim.
credit to him. Great commitment. It's a good question, though. Is this it? I don't think so. I think
No. We just went through the rest of the season. We're going to win 9 in a row.
Yeah.
Fairy tale finish.
Yep.
He raises some good points though.
It's a very good point.
It's I think there was a lot of expectation on this year, and I think that just screams trauma for the young bloke, doesn't it?
Sadly.
Like he wasn't even. The fact he's doing uni exams now tells me he wasn't even around for 05 and was probably too young for 2010, 2011. These guys, girls that are in their mid-20s have basically only experienced pain.
Yeah. Got a feel for them.
Yeah.
And, his life, I mean, you touched on the fact that he's studying, doing exams. It just feels like at the moment, it's just constant learning for this guy, which is, not great.
Well, it's good because you want to learn when you're at uni.
Yeah. But not so much when you're watching your footy team every week, especially at 3 a.m. in the morning and they serve that up. Anyway.
Enjoy Brazil anyway.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Hope you get a nice
Escape.
Hope you get a nice Brazilian over there. And we're going to proceed now to Jack Fergus, who had some pretty direct feedback for some of the nights.
Okay.
He congratulated them on some tactics. He also had a crack at them in a few ways. But over to Jack Fergus for his thoughts on the game.
Go Fergie.
You know what? Full credit to the Knights for realising that 6 again just means that sin bins for professional fouls don't exist anymore. On the bright side, I'm pretty sure a lot of Knights fans pitched it at halftime, so I hope they're all having a fucking horrible night.
Good point.
It did empty out. The rain really teamed down in that second half, didn't it?
Yeah.
Looked like plenty of empty seats there, but yeah. I honestly don't know how either of those weren't sin bins.
Yeah.
Or at least, I guess if it's a penalty, it has to be a sin bin. So a 6 again ruling, I'd like, Annesley, if you're listening, I'd like a bit of clarity on that. So to the Tiger Cast point, though, I don't know if we would have won the game anyway. I think we were just not up for it yesterday.
No, did not bring A game. Someone who did bring their A game, Jack, the note I've got here, I can't remember exactly what he said, but I've just put theatre of the mind here. So enjoy this from Jack.
It's a little bit like when you're a young fella sitting down watching some like 3rd grade rugby league at your local footy club, having a $4 sausage sizzle, a fucking steak sandwich with a lot, whatever. Look, that was no impressive footy by any means whatsoever. Doesn't mean that we don't win the comp or anything. I'm just saying there's probably some work to do. Oh, we go again next week.
Yeah, we still win the comp, obviously.
Duh.
We kind of mapped it out for you earlier, 9 from 9 on the run home. We'll limp into the top 4. But, it was a little bit of a grind yesterday, Jack. I couldn't agree more, really, with you. Yeah.
That was really good theatre of the mind. That took me straight to Bill Andruski Oval in Mollymook to watch the Milton Aldala Bulldogs play rugby league in the Group 7 competition, eating a sausage sizzle. Although I would say their quality is probably better than what yesterday dished up.
Yeah.
They at least hold the ball a little bit more.
Harsh but fair. Someone else who tried to get to the bottom of what's going on with the Tigers and how hard it is to follow this team is Oscar Seifert.
Oh, yeah.
He tried to find a bit of a scientific explanation.
We need this.
Knows his stuff. He's a pretty intelligent. Obviously, he's learned a lot over the last few years, as we all have, but this guy sounds very smart.
I mean, even the name, Oscar Seifert.
Oscar Seifert.
That sounds like someone with a PhD.
He tried to find a scientific explanation. Not quite sure if he arrived at one.
Yep.
But here's his attempt.
Good evening, professors. I subscribe to the philosophy that the universe is a product of entropy, the random dispersal of energy, random. So why the fuck do we keep finding ourselves in this situation? It falls on its face. The physicists don't have the answers. Why? It's Groundhog Day. We're back again. Fucking wake me up inside. I can't wake up. Fucking wake me up when September ends. I'm going into song lyrics and I don't know what to do.
Well, hard to argue with that, isn't it?
He genuinely just unraveled throughout one voice note.
Yeah.
You think in a salary capped league that things would have to turn around eventually.
Yeah.
And I think we're all expecting it to this year. I guess on the bright side, and I think it's fair to say that Benji is still building a squad. The core group of players that we've ran through on this podcast multiple times that we have up until 2029, 2030 provides I think this is the brightest the future's looked in a long time. So I think we just need to hang in there and understand that the universe has to somehow come into equilibrium and we will make the top 8 again.
Yeah. Brandon Flowers over there, Mr. Brightside. I like it. I like it. A bit of glassy, half full. Well done, mate.
I try, mate.
Well done. You've done it.
Try.
Now, someone else who tries is Reece Smith.
Oh.
First immortal. We'll bring it home with him today. He's doing it tough. He's not enjoying these tight learns. He's going through it.
He was there?
I don't know, actually. Not sure. But enough from me. Over to him.
Good morning. It's the immortal. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can we come together as a collective to do something for this rugby league football side to get them across the white line and get a win, please? I know what'd she get? She got an Etsy witch?
Yep.
Mate, I will pay a fucking wind serpent right now to blow on a $4 pink fucking flute and play hymns in a country theme song to get me across the line. I can't lose games anymore. I just can't do it. I fucking hate Sundays. I used to love Sundays.
Oh, poor bloke. Poor bloke. Going through it. Really viscerally going through it.
Oh, what is it? A windsurfer with a pink flute?
Yeah. Anyone know how you can get one of them? Yeah, maybe I'll have to go. The Etsy witch, we're almost at that point, aren't we? Maybe I should hit Ella up. I think her witch got banned from Etsy.
Yeah,
but,
I believe so.
Maybe we have a shop around because something's got to give. If we can't learn against the Dragons. We simply can't.
Honestly can't.
Yeah.
That is that's a hard
That's a
pass rule.
non-negotiable.
That's a non-negotiable.
For me,
that's a non-negotiable.
I'm not negotiating on that, unfortunately.
Not
but
negotiating on that.
yeah, Reece Smith, new father or soon to be father. He sounds like he's in all sorts there, and we want to help him out as best we can.
Jeezy brightens my day though.
He does.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I didn't think I could have a smile on my face after yesterday.
No. Listen to a guy suffer like that in such an engaging way. It's good. It's good for the soul.
I walked home. I watched the footy at the Redfern yesterday with a couple of night supporting mates. Furious in the walk home, dripping wet, crying. And then I thought to myself, if Reece Smith sends a voice note in tomorrow, I think all will be okay.
It'll be all worth it.
And it was.
I'd like hearing him after big wins as well, where he's kind of got his chest out a bit more. So hopefully we can arrange a few of those in the next couple of weeks.
That'll be next week.
Yeah, that'll be next
That'll
week.
be the next 9 weeks.
Thanks to all the people that submitted to Raw Emotion this week. If you want to get involved, send a voice note to our Instagram page straight after the full-time siren each week. And we'll get to as many as we can on a Monday morning.
Can't wait to hear 13 weeks of winning.
It's going to be great.
Voice notes in a row.
Can't wait for those grand final win Raw Emotions. They're going to be spectacular.
We might have a special episode that's just Raw Emotion.
Love it.
From a grand final.
I think we should.
Coming up after the break, we will dissect the Dragons game from a very top-line level, predict our score lines and our margins.
Wonder
what will it be?
Wonder what everyone's going to go with. Yeah.
Right after this.
Hydration break. Enjoy.
Okay. Well done, mate. Tough carry. How's
Thank
the James Roberts lag?
Yeah, nice. Took me a moment there to work out what you were talking about. The jet lag, going okay. I think I knocked it on the head. I stayed up until about 9 o'clock last night. My Fitbit tells me I got an 85 sleep score.
Holy moly.
Bit of Pilates this morning. I'm still kind of recalibrating, but I'm feeling all right.
Okay.
I'm feeling okay.
You've done very well over the last hour-ish.
Thank you.
You got a bit more to do today, but then think make sure you stay up till normal bedtime
Yeah, I
tonight,
will.
please.
I'll do my best.
And then get another.
Make sure I don't watch the replay of yesterday's game. That
lightest
will
things.
put me straight to sleep. Yeah.
So Dragons at Cogra.
Yep.
Saturday.
I've never been to a game at Cogra before.
It's a great footy stadium,
Yeah.
to be honest, mate. It
nice
really
hill
depends
there.
on- yeah, I think we do go on the hill, to be honest. I feel like we probably cop a fair spray there, which is fine.
That's fine.
We are used to that. Now, my brother and dad will be coming as well,
Nice.
both ardent Dragons fans.
Oh, really?
And very likely
Someone called Grant Denyer. Family Feud.
and very likely my little girl.
Oh.
So we'll be a bit of a family
She's a
affair.
big Tigers fan, so that's good.
She does have a Best and West Tigers shirt, so she'll be wearing that
How
on the
good.
day.
No better half?
No, she has a dinner, I think, hence why the baby's coming to the footy.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Makes sense.
You
Yeah, I'm coming.
Be there?
Let's
Yeah,
go. I've
alright.
got a ticket yet, but we'll go. I was talking to Roasty a little while before I
yeah.
headed off. He was a pulse. He has been away a lot lately, a bit of boxing, bit of this and that. So maybe he won't be able to get away. But
busy man, Roasty, lately.
extremely, and he's going to Origin 3 as well. So I'll check in with him today. But
Yep.
hopefully he'll be there as well. Otherwise, I don't know. We'll just we'll see who we see there. We'll reach out to the Top 05 group chat.
True.
See if we can get Adam Spaz involved.
That's
Cody
right.
Totes.
I believe it's a pretty easy train to get out there as well.
Yeah.
So hopefully no quiet carriage action this time, but
Yeah.
can't wait for an away day. A few away days coming up for us in the next few weeks,
Yes.
which is pretty fun.
Exciting times.
Now, the Dragons
They suck.
just can't seem to win a game.
Did you hear Luke Keary on Fox Lee yesterday saying we are on worst team of all time? Watch here with the Dragons.
Wow.
He compared. There was a night season where they won one game, drew one game. Can't remember what year that was.
It would have
but he
been
goes,
16.
It was
"We are-"
like 13, 14, 15 around that era.
I think it was-
around that
I think it
time
was
when they were
15 or
really
16.
stinking it up. But
16.
we've got the opportunity to keep him in that position. So let's make sure we do.
I mean, I love their forward pack. Young South Coast boys who just don't give up.
Yep.
Poor old Sloaney had a shocker yesterday dropping that ball right near the end. They were in it until the end, but the Raiders are pretty smelly as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I'm a little bit concerned after what I saw yesterday. I think if Sam Finu and Twile come back, I think we're fine. I think we're fine now.
I don't want to pour water over this, but yes, it was 2016 when the Knights won one game, and guess who it was against?
Anyway,
So
Dragons
yeah,
game
this
on Saturday.
weekend, we are pretty heavy favourites.
Yep, rightly so.
Those are two big ends. So all that considered, Hammy, how about we start with you? Because I don't want to, influence your decision on
Yeah.
what you think the margin will be.
No,
So,
that's fine.
Yeah, you have a good think about what you think the result
I've
will
got a
be.
bit of a hunch we'll probably be reasonably closely aligned. Obviously we've just had a shocking learn, couldn't find many points. But then you got to remind yourself, hey, we're playing against the Dragons, so don't panic too much.
Yep.
It's their home game as well, which is important.
Yes.
So we're on the road. It's an away day, as you mentioned. 1, 2, 3. They've lost their last 3. Had a bye in there as well. Yeah, we 13 plus them, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Good
What
call.
were you leaning towards?
Do you know, it's funny. I really, really think we should thump them. I think Dewey back with another game under his belt
Yep.
is going to be immense as well. Jerome can't repeat another game like he had yesterday against the Knights, so he'll step up.
Yep.
Our backline is in disarray, I would say.
It is. That's fair.
Theirs is too. So it might be a bit of a battle of the petrochemicals engine room.
Might be another blockbuster like yesterday.
I think it might be a bit of a slugfest.
Yep.
Looks like the sun's going to be out, so we might see a few tries. In which case, I'm going to say Tigers 13 plus.
Nice.
Yep. Your thoughts?
No, well, I think your reasoning there backs up the Tigers 13 plus scoreline. The fact that we both said it would be a bit of a poo-sling, it could be another grind. It just checks out. It makes sense. It adds up and it spits out Tigers 13 plus.
It does.
I'm on
spit out.
board.
The algorithm's spoken.
It has.
Speaking of the algorithm,
Yep.
Matty, the water boy.
Algorithm Buxton, they call him.
They do. And you got to remember,
Impartial.
impartial.
No
He
skin
has
in the game.
no alignment to the Tigers
No.
whatsoever. And just keep that in mind when he comes up with his prediction here. Matty, what do you think is going to be the margin?
Well, in 100% seriousness, it doesn't really matter how you just need to get this win. You just need, it doesn't matter if it's 1-0, you need to get the win.
Yes,
but,
thank you, Matthew. We're aware.
1-0 would be so good.
But if
Park the bus.
But if it's not 1-0, I'm going to say Tigers 13 plus.
Nice.
Yeah, I wonder if Benji, if we maybe try to get up 1-0 and then just play 5 at the back. Just try to just play it on our turn.
Park the Ivan Cleary bus.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that.
Yep.
Should we? Let's get a market on 1-0 to the Tigers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, leave that with me.
Okay.
Leave that with me.
And then we park the bus.
Oh, that'll be a slinger.
Oh,
one.
so there we go. Tough carry after a slinger. Well done.
Thank you.
On a successful return.
Thanks. Good to be back with you. Thank you for having me back. And yeah, once again, thanks to everybody who filled in over the course of while I was away. But good to be back as we, commence our 9 in a row charge to make the top 4, and then of course go on to win the competition after that.
Like I said yesterday, the 2026 Premiers DVD is going to be an absolute banger.
It will. It really will.
And with that, we're going to win the comp.
We'll win the comp. See you at the grand final.